There's Captain America. There's Iron Man. Whoa, look at that new guy. Who's that? Underoos. That's my cue. I gotta go. I started a fight with Captain America and I stole his shield and I threw it at him. What the hell? He's big now. I gotta go.
I think it's important and valuable to young kids everywhere, you know. Now, all of a sudden, being a geek isn't a bad thing. You know, when I was at school, if you did your homework and if you worked hard at school, you were keen, and being keen wasn't cool. But I think for young kids to watch someone like Peter Parker be so successful in life while working hard at school and doing his homework and just being a geek, you know, like I'm a geek. And I didn't have a great time at high school, and I wish I'd had a movie like this as a kid that I could watch to sort of give me the confidence I'd need to get through school.
It's exciting. I mean, I'm really thankful that the Russo brothers set up Spider-Man so elegantly in Civil War, and for me it was fun to just take that premise and then run with it.
We're in a great area, and that's where you are. That's not a hug.
Definitely. I mean, it's you know, he's 15, and I wanted to show what both sides of his life were like. You know, you get to see what it's like as Peter Parker and what it's like as Spider-Man, and everyone at his school and his teachers and all of that are you know, they're a big part of his world.
Well, you know what's cool about this movie is there's a lot of very distinct characters, and a lot of young people will be able to relate to them because, I mean, of the diversity of the film. You know, it's nice to see a high school that really reflects what an actual New York high school would look like.
The first time I wore the suit was actually very disappointing. I went to Civil War, and I was there so late, you know. They cast me, they'd already started filming with my stunt double, so I was gonna just wear his suit. But yeah, so I've tried it on and it was really baggy and saggy and super gross and not nice at all.
Well, we got to jump past the origin story. I feel like that's a story that people have seen a lot already in the film, so one of the exciting things in Homecoming is the ability to just sort of jump past that and then get into new stories and things we haven't seen Spider-Man do before.
What's up, guys?
Smiley face, my signature. But my parents raised me right. They were sticklers, and we don't even fight. We're like,
You really get to explore more so in this movie than any ever before who Peter Parker is, right? So we know who Spider-Man is. We know he's amazing and he's kicks butt, but what we don't know enough about is the kid. And the kid, at the end of the day, is just a kid. He's only 15 years old, right? So when you're 15, you know, you gotta think about what it would be like if you had those powers. You know, all of a sudden, this New York kid, you know what I mean, who's used to like taking the subway and whatever, all of a sudden is a superhero. You know, how does he handle that? And how do you handle that at a time in your life when so many things are changing?
Yeah, I reckon I probably did close to 75–80% of my stunts, and I had the time of my life doing it. If I wasn't an actor, I'd be a stuntman, and the fact that Sony and Marvel trusted me enough to do it was so fun. And it's an amazing part of the movie for me because I can remember all of them. I can watch the movie and I'm like, yep, that hurt. I remember that one, that hurt. Yep, that wasn't fun. But yeah, it was great, really cool.
I made Tom do as much as we possibly could. He's a really, really great physical actor too. He was a dancer as well, so he has that precision that he learned being on stage in Billy Elliot, and he's also really game to do all those kinds of stunts. So if there was ever an opportunity to put him in a harness and swing him around, we'd do it.
they're gonna get jobs, they're gonna pay bills, they're gonna get old and gray.
I don't really know, man. I like Mysterio because we've never seen him before, and I think you could get a really cool actor to play him.
That's okay. I don't think I'm ever gonna act my age. Oh, it's all good.
I didn't want to think of it in necessarily those kind of terms, but I did just think about what you would do if you were 15 and you had those amazing superpowers, and you'd definitely be filming stuff on your phone.
Right, it's okay. We gonna do whatever we want. Never gonna listen to what
That was nice. I just feel like I could be doing more. Wait a minute. You guys aren't the real Avengers. Hulk gives it away. New move I'm working on? Not bad. Oh. God, this feels so strange. These weapons are crazy dangerous.